Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're continuing our playthrough of Space Haven Alpha 14 Brutal Difficulty. Let's get started. Okay, so where do we leave off here? We had 3 ships in this sector that we're not really trading with currently. Sorry, I should say a station and 2 ships. We have our fundamentals. We have good Hyperium, good Energium. Our water is really good, actually. We have tons of ice. We are low on building materials a little bit. We got enough base metals and enough carbon. We're a little bit low on noble metals. But I think at this point we basically have all the essential things that we need. I think we're missing raw chemicals. We have 1 unit of raw chemicals, but we need to try to get more if we can. Let's see if any of these guys have raw chemicals. I think I've already probably checked them out already in the last session. But let's just take... Oh, hold on. Don't want to miss those. There we go. There's some raw chemicals right there. We're going to get rid of all of these slave collars. I have no use for these. I'm not sure why we picked them up in the first place. Oh, and look at this. They're giving us... Look at this, guys. They're giving us 17,000 credits apiece per unit of hyperfuel. That's fantastic. That's, like, incredible. Let's see how much cash these guys actually have. They have, like, 6,000 cash. So we're going to have to trade... I'm going to get rid of the slave collars first. We're going to do another... You know what, let's do this first. Let's make some money. Because we have the hyperfuel, and we can also buy green crystals to make up the shortfall. So we're gonna go ahead and sell all 6 of these guys, and then they don't have enough money to pay us, so we're gonna buy some raw chemicals and some other stuff. What other stuff can we buy? We could buy tech blocks, we could buy energy blocks, we could buy energy cells. We have plenty of energy cells right now. We could think about buying some food, because we actually have no food on board right now. Kind of a expensive use of our resources, but, I mean, we have all this money all of a sudden, so why not spend some of it? We need noble metals, but that's also cheap. It's not gonna make up the 6,000 shortfall here. What do we have that's expensive that we actually need? It's gonna be food. I think we have fruit on board, yeah. So we're just gonna get a unit of meat and a unit of seeds and nuts, maybe 2 of each. And then we're gonna fill the rest of the hole with raw chemicals. Or maybe let's do raw chemicals first. And then that's perfect. That's a really good deal. Okay, and then we're gonna buy all of their... They don't have enough to buy all of our sleeve collars, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna see if we can sell them to somebody else and get some cash. These guys don't want them. These guys don't want them. Oh, you know what? We're being inspected by the military lines. I totally forgot about that. We gotta get rid of these contraband items quickly. We'll see if we can sell those things. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get away with that. We need explosive ammo, don't we? We have 8, so maybe we're okay there. We're gonna buy some anyway. Okay, let's see what's going on with the military alliance. So we have our inspector on board, Grey Wolf. And I think they've located our contraband, if I'm not mistaken. Jack has located our contraband. Let's get everybody working and try to get rid of that as quickly as possible. I think the damage is done at this point. But I think if we get that stuff loaded quickly into a shuttle and get rid of it, they at least can't confiscate it. I don't know if that's what they do. They're going back to their ship. This means we could get ready for takeoff. Are they inspecting our other ship too? I think they are. I mean, other ship has nothing to hide. I'll bump my shuttle out. How dare you? Are we waiting for these guys to load their airlock or what? Player airlock ready, partner airlock 20% over here. 30%. Okay, these guys are taking a while to load their stuff because it's like the middle of the night. So I guess we could actually have some of these guys go back to bed. Or whatever their normal schedule is at this point in time. Okay, so we need some more grow beds on board our second ship here. We actually have the grow beds already built. We just need to start actually growing things on them. So what do we need? We need meat. We need seeds and nuts. We need fruits. We need root vegetables. Let's start setting some thresholds here. Let's see if that's enough. They've detected contraband. They get a -5 relationship status. That's not really that terrible. They're sending their shuttle back to pick up their inspector guys. So we could, if we wanted, we could leave the sector and get a couple new crew members, but I think it's not worth messing with the military alliance. I think we've already got enough enemies between the pirates, the slavers, and the cultists and the androids. We've got enough factions pissed off at us already. I was thinking maybe I need a second airlock here, but I feel like this bottleneck is pretty unusual. We're not normally trading that much with this ship, except to bring supplies back and forth. We've got another military alliance ship in this sector. Okay, so the shuttles are circulating for this first trade here. Oh, that's right, we were neutral with the cult of New Haven, I forgot. Oh, let's see who has the cheapest green crystals here. 336, 390, 324. So far it's this guy. 314. Okay, so we're gonna buy some green crystals from this guy to make up the ones that we just sold. That is to say, the refined hyperfuel that we just sold. This is like super dirt cheap. I'm happy with that. We're out of base metals. I thought we had a bunch when I looked a minute ago. Hold on a second. What did I just do here? No, I don't want to. I'm going to sell my own green crystals. This is what I wanted to do. I did it backwards. I almost sold all my hyper fuel. Let's not do that. Not that I couldn't recover from it, but let's avoid that if we can. Okay, so we got 10 more green crystals, which should be plenty for the rest of the game, I think. And we can buy the rest of the raw chemicals from this station. Did we buy any yet? I guess we didn't buy any yet. So we're just buying big quantities of raw materials so we don't run out again in the future. Because we can afford to do that right now. Getting towards the end of our playthrough here. I think we might actually be able to... Let me see the map here. I think we might actually be able to finish this game today. We'll see. Before we... Since we're getting ready to finish the game, we should finish building the systems on board the Lysimachos here. Let's get... What's the scanner thing? There it is. It's on the second page. I want the scanner thing back here. This might need another power node in the corner there. And then this, I think, should probably be more rockets. What's our weapons totals here? Wrong hotkey, there we go. Okay, so we got 2 energy and a rocket over here. So that's 3 energy and 3 rockets is what we have right now. I think it's more useful to have another rocket. We could also leave room for like a second generator or something like that over here. Would it be the worst? We already have 2 generators on board. We're good. Let's see. So here's a rocket turret. Let's increase our minimum explosive ammo threshold over here to 8. So I figure we want to have, at any given time, we want to have 2 crates on board at least per rocket turret. And maybe a couple extra. Yeah, so that'll give us 2 crates per turret and then 2 extra. This is not on power grid, sure enough, so we're going to have to fix that. This is a very busy commercial sector. Oh no, we don't have enough free system points for the power node. I might be able to just move one of these power nodes. Let me see. What is this powering? Nothing, right? I don't think there's anything that... These things run on basic power. I think we can just move this power node over here. It'll be fine. The thing I'm not sure about is like this guy, maybe. No, it looks like everything's powered. We're good. We need to increase the amount of available water on board here. We might think about having a water purifier over here and moving ice over here instead of water. Because it's more logistically efficient in terms of like the shuttle logistics. Okay, we finished our trades that we had queued. Is there anything else we need? We could buy some more energium. We don't necessarily have to. We've obviously already eaten all the food that we just brought on board, so that's something to bear in mind. I think we want to probably schedule some more grow beds still. So let's do artificial meat, seeds and nuts. And we already are growing a couple fibers, I think. We're good. Okay. Did they change the art for this a little bit? I just noticed it's empty. I guess it's never been planted, so there's no, like, soil in there. Interesting. Alright. Sidray. Are we selling or buying anything else here? That ship's leaving the sector, so we can't trade. Let's check out we can't trade with the cultists. That other ship already left the sector. What do we got here? We could still sell them super expensive hyperfuel. Let's do that. So that's 6. Fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna take enough hyperfuel to replace... What do you mean difference for one? Oh, they can't give us that much cash, right? That makes sense. So we're going to take some blue crystals to also make up the shortfall of energy that we're going to be having for selling all of these things and manufacturing new refined hyperfuel units. That's 10, so this is... I don't think we can fit another one in there now. I don't know why a space station would have such a big demand for refined hyperfuel. I guess it kind of makes sense because they're probably refueling all the ships in the area. Okay, we got our new rocket turret online. That's pretty sweet. Nice. Okay, so this is going to be more or less our final ship design. We might expand a little bit and add more grow beds. We probably... Actually, I do want to expand a little bit more because I want to have like a proper rec facility for the crew. We need to start thinking about building like arcades and jukeboxes and stuff like that. And I also think that we want to have a little more grow bed space probably. This could be a cool rec facility. There is an uncomfortable area in between though. It's just missing light, that's all. Yeah, but this is... Nobody wants to have their rec time in the hypersleep room. We might think about moving some of the hypersleep chambers here and then having like a hallway down the middle that they can travel. They don't want to go through this area. Because this is really uncomfortable. Look at that. Negative 87. Negative 93. Of course, they're not going to spend their leisure time down here, right? They're going to spend it up there currently. Maybe we can just... You know what? I don't think we need this door here. I think I want to eliminate this door and we're going to put... We're going to put like a jukebox or something up here. Because we have another corner where they can walk on the other side here. I think a jukebox makes a lot of sense for our little New York efficiency kitchen here. We start thinking about building a couple solar panels to make our ships more efficient. Kind of want to buy a little bit more energy. Okay, we finished this trade. Somnium Prime. These guys are still giving us crazy, crazy prices. So let's trade another 3 for 6. Can't pay for this much Hyperium at once. It's too much for their... too rich for their blood. Okay. This is just a huge profit we're making. We're making thousands of credits worth of resources on each trade here. Okay, it's the main shift is getting into their nighttime cycle. I'll make sure we wait till it's daytime for them before we move on to the next sector. I realized I wasn't playing on Forex. I don't play on Forex. They're trading with the station. Are they sending more hyperfuel? No. I guess they're just buying something for the station, maybe. Could be the hyperfuel that we just sold. Yeah, one more trade for the road here. Then we got a huge energy stockpile. We have basically a huge stockpile of everything now. Do we have enough? I think I have the ability to build a third ship if I want to. Could build another one like that. I don't know if I necessarily... Do we want to build like a party boat? Like a little yacht that travels with our fleet here? That could be kind of fun. Maybe we'll start working on that. For that, I'm going to wait till our manufacturing of infra blocks and tech blocks gets caught up, and then maybe we'll think about doing that. We actually have ops on both ships now because of the scanner. Oh, we're still trading. Wait until that's done. Okay, now we're good. I'm gonna increase the manufacturing threshold for explosive ammo on board the ship here. Where's our explosive ammo manufacturing? That'll be the chemical refinery, I think. 3/8. Let's do another. Let's bring it up to 14 max explosive ammo. Here we go. Off into the galaxy we ride. Alright, we got a research station. That doesn't do us anything at this stage of the game. They might have some more good trade deals. But do we need to trade at this point? We kind of have all the resources of the world. We might want to go after this pirate sector and just start clearing out pirates and taking their stuff. I think that'll be a little more interesting than sitting here trading for a while. But I hate to pass up resources when they're available. Let's quickly check and see what they have. If they have something amazing, then we'll stop and get it. But I think we kind of have everything already. I like the design of the research station, by the way. This weird Y shape. Okay. So we can order research services, which is actually really good in the early game, but we've already finished all of our research at this point, so there's nothing left for us to order. They don't particularly want any of the stuff that we have. They have some ice available, though. We're going to buy another 10 ice units, I think. They also have some more raw chemicals. We're at 20 now, which should be plenty. I think I'm not even going to take the guys off their stations. Or, well... No, I take that back. Let's get the logistics done quickly. Keep up with our industry tasks and all that stuff. Okay, so we can afford to think about moving these pods around. If I were to relay out this room in an ideal way, how would I do that? I think I'm going to start by moving this hull stabilizer door over to this side so that I have some more flexibility in the layout. I'm going to move that over here. I'm going to move this door over here because I only need one door going into this room just for firefighting purposes. And then we're going to put a wall over here. Okay, so now we have a little bit of space that we can play with. I'm going to move the thermal regulator out of the room for now. Actually, let's move it over closer to the grow beds. That's a good spot. Perfect. Okay, now I can start to think about rearranging this room. We can't really... I don't want to move this... This power node actually isn't covering anything, so we could move it. We could move this power node. I was going to say I don't want to move this, but it doesn't actually matter if we move it. We could even demolish it and get one system point back, but I don't know what else we would do with that one system point. I don't think there's anything... I guess we could technically get one of those little tiny auto turrets. Meh. I'm not that worried about it. I'm gonna move this somewhere out of the way temporarily while we renovate. I think it's gonna be here. Alright, I think we're done all of our trading here. I'm gonna do some boarding operations using the scanner. That's a fun thing to do. Got another military line station here. Did we check out this area already? We did. Yes, we're almost ready to leave this current sector. Oh, it's a prison base. Lost in Office Space is the name of the station. That's pretty good. Alright. Could sell stuff, but we don't have to. I think our manufacturing and everything is kind of caught up, and I want to start cranking out hull block production so we can make a party boat. So let's just queue up. That's not hull blocks. Where's our assembler? Here it is. $30, $35, $40. So we're gonna queue up like 40 hull blocks. I don't know if that's gonna be enough, but it's a start. I used to remember off the top of my head how many hull blocks it took to build a minimal new ship, but the number is escaping me at the moment. I think it's somewhere in the neighborhood of like 50 or 60. Targeting jammer active. It'd be fun if we could send a team of guys on board here to disable the jammer and then bombard the place. I don't have like sabotage like that though. Plus, I mean, this is a pretty dangerous thing to board. There's only one entrance. It's going to be well defended. It's a very tough nut to crack. Okay. How are we doing on food? We still have no food available. We have a little bit of surplus food on the Lysimachos, but not much. I think we need more grow bed space. So we're going to continue expanding this backwards. Let's figure out our renovation, though. So what do I want to do? I can eliminate this door also, I think. So this enables us to put more pods flush up against the wall. And we can afford to move these pods because we have lots of extra energy rods and stuff. Okay. What I ideally want to do is shift everything in such a way that there's a little hallway going through the middle here. This fence okay where it's at. You can move this over. Actually, maybe we want to orient this whole setup the other way. What if? Thinking. What if, instead of doing it this way, maybe we can migrate this to some place... We can't migrate this, right? The hull stabilizer is like the one thing that we can't move, because that's... it's positioned relative to the other hull stabilizers, just so, and they can't overlap. So, with that in mind, we could... This is the most compact arrangement we're going to get for this space. We could rotate this around the other way, but then it would stick out into the corridor a little bit, because this is... it's 5 spaces wide that way. Doesn't really buy us anything. So... then the other thing we want to try to do is move this stuff over up against the wall somehow. Like that, maybe. We could also think about truncating this little hallway here, putting some wall over here, and then opening this out. I think that's going to give us more room, and we should probably do that. Let's mess with that for a second. So we're going to move this wall. I'm going to make this a door. We could probably actually... let's move the double door from over here. Or maybe... yeah, I'm going to do that for now. I think that'll be okay. Okay, then we're going to eliminate all of this wall here. And then this thermal regulator can get moved to over here, on top of the vent. I think we can afford to just sit here for a minute and build. Let's see, I want to move this guy somewhere. It's okay for him to be in this room, but he's kind of in the way of our construction right now. 100% utilization. We might need more water vapor collection. We're doing. That's not too bad. I think for the moment I'm going to move him over to this Carter, and then we're going to fix his. We're going to give him a different position later. And then I also want to move this temporarily down to this Carter. So we're going to have some weird heating profile for a while here. Yeah, so we've got 38 degrees in the generator room. That'll be evened out once we add... We'll probably be able to add some more vents and stuff here. Okay, so this is enough space now that we could put another row of pods down here. And I think that's what I want to do. So we can... Let's make this... Looking at the floor layout here. This wall is like a little bit off. I'm trying to think if I can move this door down, but I can't really because of the grow beds. They're not easy to move. I could technically have something... No, I can't have something here, right? Unless I eliminate this door entirely, which I don't want to do, because they have to go through the grow bed areas a lot. So we're going to put this here. Put another one over there. We could put one there, but let's try to leave that space open for now. That might be where the water vapor collection ends up, which is more or less where it was before. Okay, and then these guys can actually move down here. And I'll put them away from the wall that points towards the generator room so that I have room for air vents. We of course have to finish this project because we're moving all the cryo beds around. We have to finish this before we move on to the next sector. Or at least we have to get to a logical stopping place in our renovation here. Let's see. So if I wanted to make a corridor going through here, what would that look like? This is such a waste of space here. I don't like doing this. Can we move? The systems on the other side, on either side here, make it a little hard for us to move this stuff over. I think, though, if we eliminated this door, we could move these back flush against the wall and gain a little bit of space here. Let's look at our energy field here. We got... Oh, I don't want to shoot missiles at my own ship there. We have pretty much continuous coverage over that part of the ship, so yeah, let's do that. So we're going to move this back against the wall. Oops. Almost, second time I almost shot at my own ship. Not that it... I mean, I would have used missiles, which doesn't do anything anyway because we have our shields up. But it's the principle of the thing. Let's try not to do that. Okay. So that wall... That door's gone. Put a wall back there. It's taking them so long to build this one wall. I guess because all the crew's asleep. There we go. You need to have a second shift on board this ship. We gotta start getting some more crew for that purpose, I think. Ideally. Shifting everything over a space to free up more room for our main corridor. The ultimate goal here is to make the working environment more livable for the crew. Oops. I'm gonna do that. I wonder if there's a hotkey for the move. It's probably like the thing that I click on the most when I'm building stuff, anyway. To look that up later. Okay, so this kind of actually want to relocate this a little bit over to the other side, maybe. The other thing we could do, we could eliminate this door, but I don't want to. I'd rather have the doors going back and forth between the two sides of the ship here. Okay, so we got all that. I wonder if I gave that extra space before so that these could be isolated from the bridge. I don't think that's a big concern now that we have major shields and major guns. So we did all that, so I can move this over one. Maybe two? No, that's gonna block this. Is that okay, though? Let's see. So supposing I had a wall here. This would have to be closed, which means that they can't walk through here. Which means I need a door over here. It's a little weird looking, but I think it's okay. I just saw somebody having low oxygen. Let's check that out. Seems to be okay. Hold on 1 second, I just got a message. Let me make sure it's not something important I gotta respond to. Okay. Sorry about that. Just got a comment from somebody on YouTube saying jettison the bodies. I generally like to hang on to bodies, like to hang on to corpses, because they provide water later when we compost them, which we're currently doing now. Back at that point, I don't think we were. What am I working on here? We've got our main corridor is moving over. This can be demolished. This could even come in another one here. Okay, so the benefit of all that is that now we can afford to have a little room on the side here. I think that's just for like individual pods. So something like that. Or maybe we just have, maybe let's put multiple pods in this room, so could fit even a couple more pods than what we have now. Don't want to put that in front of this door. I think I want this door to be over here, so that it's lined up with the door to the weapons station. And then the pod that's on the end here, could actually go over here. Spacing doesn't quite work out nicely, but it's gonna be okay. We at least have enough room for all of our current pods. I was hoping to kind of actually free up some more room for installing new pods, but I think this is what we have to work with right now, currently. So here, obviously, we need a door here. This needs to be a door. This can actually rotate, and then we don't need a door here, which would be weird. Oops. So let's have these oriented like this instead, because I think it'll make a little more aesthetic sense. Wasting a ton of energy doing this, by the way. Moving these cryo chambers around repeatedly. But it's not really the big concern for us. Excuse me. Let's see. We have a huge amount of hull blocks that also expend a ton of energy. What's our total Hyperium? Like 32. So we could sell some refined hyperfuel. It's not nearly the same price as we were getting at the other station we just came from, but we can still sell a little bit of Hyperium for some more energy. Let's buy a little more Hyperium, some raw Hyperium as well. So actually, I could think about expanding this. Let's see. So if all that's going to be like this, then we have something like this, right? So we have a double wide corridor going down here all the way, which I'm happy with. That's what I was trying to get done in the first place here. And now we just got to figure out this little area here. So definitely want a door here. And then we could put a door here and then have another pod here. I think that's okay. So we're gaining one extra hypersleep chamber from all that rearranging. Which isn't much, but every little bit helps. Oh, did I move these? I didn't realize. I guess I just reoriented them or something. Yeah, okay. There we go. So now we have some crew comfort going on, relatively speaking. Everybody just woke up for the day. Alright, I think that's enough renovation for now. Let's continue on our journey here. Oh, we have to wait till the cryo things finish construction and get loaded with energy rods. So once this pops up, there we go. And the robots are actually... Oh, this needs a door. That'll probably help. Let's put one here. And maybe one down there. It's gonna give us like another route for crew members to walk down this hallway as well. Okay, that's good though. Now we can jump. And hopefully we have enough pods for everybody. If not, we'll have to build another pod bay elsewhere on board the ship, because we're out of room in that area. We're one pod short. Crap. Okay. I think we could just expand this aft section of the ship a little bit and handle it that way. Let's see. There's one more pod. There's two more pods. What's this now? Some part of your ship is unreachable. Oops. Let's not make the generator unreachable. That's a bad idea. Military Alliance is calling us. Do we have their prisoners or something on board? They're asking us for resources, undoubtedly. Let's see, what do we think they're going to ask for? I think it's going to be carbon. We'll find out. Yeah, sorry about all that smuggling business we've been in. Okay. We'll try to convince them we have nothing of interest. You're wasting oxygen trying to evade an inspection. Prepare to be boarded. Okay. We lost the faction. I didn't think that was going to happen, because we didn't actually conceal anything. Somebody get this done. There we go. I was worried about that because it was messing up my generator power availability. Wrong menu. There we go. Okay, well they can go and inspect our new cryosleep chambers that we're building. I'm completely fine with that. Be nice if we had a gap here somewhere. I'm gonna leave a space for a door over here. We'll expand this one more to fit another pod. Have they done the inspection yet? No, not yet. So this is a great way to get new crew members if you don't mind pissing off the military alliance. Inspection results, nothing detected. You're just being obtuse to them on general principle. Okay. Okay, they're done with their inspection. Alright, let's ride. We have one pod that's not charged, but we built an extra pod more than we needed, so we should be alright. Pirates are getting away. We'll see about that. Let's let our guys get out of their pods and go back to their normal stations. There we go. I'll pick up some raw chemicals for sure here. Oh, we still gotta deal with this guy. I forgot about him. Shoot. Where did I say I was gonna put him? Was it the generator room? I think we could try to finagle a little bit of extra. I think we can actually put it here. That'll do. Yeah. Just want to get it out of that main corridor so the ship's not so uncomfortable. I'll let the crew finish sleeping as well. Coming solar flare. Okay. This sector's pretty rude. Let's go to red alert, and we're out of here anyway. We'll take a couple chips on our shields from the meteor shower, nothing serious. And we'll be long gone before the solar flare hits, which we know thanks to our new scanner. What are we doing on... Oh, we can find some pirates here, good. Gonna prep for jump, just in case. And we're gonna start working on their shields. Maybe we want to swap one rocket turret for an energy turret. So get their shields down a little bit quicker, get the rocket turrets into play. Man, we made quick work with that shield generator, though. That's pretty sweet. Oh yeah, they're gonna get away. Right. We could try to quickly disable one of their hyperdrives. Nope, couldn't do it. Okay, we're gonna give our guys a minute to exchange resources between ships and do some mining real quick. And recharge our shields. Leaving the ships at red alert because we're gonna fly in just a second here. Another solar flare. Let's get into RC's late game sectors. This must be a disaster prone high solar activity solar system or something. Okay, so the pirates we were fighting are going that way. The thing is, there's more pirates in that sector. Do we want to fight two of them at once? I think not. Okay, we're fighting one of them now. That's good. I'm not sure it's the same one or the other one, but it doesn't really matter. We're gonna blast it either way. This is another... Oh, it's a little guy. Oh, he's so little. This thing's not gonna last long. Oh, we got a... micro breach on one of our energy turrets. We're just gonna directly target the hyperdrive for this guy, because he's so small. He's not that big a threat to us. I think as soon as we've disabled the hyperdrive, we're gonna ready a boarding party. Because these guys are... This is a tiny, tiny ship. And then we'll work on disabling the shields while the boarding party is getting their stuff together. And the reason the shields are important is because we want to be able to provide fire support to our guys on board if we're boarding. I want to get all of our shuttles back where they go, so I'm going to prep for jump even though we're not about to jump anytime soon. All of our missiles are reloading. Okay, we got rid of those shields. Power outage. So we need some batteries over here. Or maybe that just means this... waiting for an energy cell. It seems like it's fine now. Okay, so we're gonna have our away teams rest for a minute. I assume they can rest during combat, I'm not entirely sure. Looks like they can. Looks like we've disabled the weapons here. Good. Incoming solar flare. Damn it. Alright, that sucks. Okay, we've crippled their ship, leaving it inoperable, but otherwise fine. We're just gonna weather the solar flare. We'll be fine. I think we can actually relax our stations at this point. I don't want this on auto, I want this to be off. This is now... Oh, the shuttle's circulating again. Okay, so we're just gonna chill here. Let's actually leave the sector and come back. So we're going to jump to the neighboring sector and then come back and board the sky once we've got our crew well rested and ready for battle. Keep track of what sector he's in. So he's in this spot here. He's not going anywhere. Make sure they get a solid meal before their mission. He needs a little more sleep. I think at the end of this hour we'll be good to go. Okay, now we just need to give them some idle time. Is Damon on a different schedule than these other guys? We gotta check on that. He is. I'm not sure why that is. I think we swapped him out for somebody else who was on the away team before. That's probably why. Okay, so we're gonna get all of our systems manned. And we're also gonna get our away teams together, so some of the systems will be temporarily unmanned while they're figuring out who goes where here. Alright. Shuttles are all ready to launch. Let's do this thing. Now, we're probably going to see the solar flare again, but I think it should be okay for us, because they have no weapons to shoot at us with. And the ship has drifted a little bit. That's what I'm calling it anyway, the random movement around the sector. Okay. So we don't need nav anymore. I think we want yellow alert on shields, and we want red alert on ops on this ship only. And then we need red alert on turrets. Okay, so we made a big hole in the back of the ship that we could potentially come in through. I think this is an okay placement. Let's start scanning the guys on board. We're waiting for somebody to come to ops. Here we go. Okay, so this is where the scanner comes in handy. So we can start checking out what's going on board this ship here. And try to find targets for our missile bombardment. Let's actually scan this room over here. Okay, we see one person affecting repairs in the corner here. We can try to delete that person. Goodbye, Christian. Just gotta be careful not to destroy the entire hull. Another person's coming to repair the damage that we just caused with our missile volley. That works out nicely. Oh, we did destroy their ship. Oh well, that's fine. That means they can't board us, so there's that. It's interesting, it looks like they established a defensive position outside the hyperdrive section, which I didn't expect. It's weird that we can't see into that room. Let's not fire any more missiles into that room, though. But let's get another scan. Okay, we got our 3 teams on board. I think the AI characters are just crouching in random places around the ship here. I don't think they have any particular MO. Leave Parker alone. Parker, crouch. We do have some cover here, but I think we can do some work on Coventina here. Oh, she surrendered. She might die from this missile volley. Yeah, I think she's dead. Well, so much for taking prisoners. There's 2 of them dead anyway. I think there's one more over here that we might still be able to capture. Hi, Orin. We're like seeing them through gaps in the wall that we created by randomly blowing stuff up. Oh, shotgun. I don't like that. Okay, let's delete that as quickly as possible. Shotguns are always dangerous. Never know how much damage they're going to do to your crew all of a sudden if you're in close quarters. Okay, we killed that guy. So far, not many people seem really interested in the surrender concept. Probably because they're already all wounded from the bombardment, I think. Now I think we just have the bridge crew. Ooh, okay. They're all clustered up real tightly together, so we're going to delete their conference table. And let's scan the room to see what's happening. Nice, look at that. Oh, that's amazing. Those guys are all toast. The only problem with doing that is we have so many missiles now that we're actually killing them. So again, we're not getting our choice of crew members really. I mean, they're not dead yet, but by the time we get them to surrender, they'll all be dead. Again, I don't like the shotgun. Not a fan. Leave Nadia alone. Nadia's important to me. Okay, we did get one. We got 2 surrenders. Okay, let's take our wounded back first. We can relax our stations here, except for shields. I want to keep on... Actually, we don't have the solar flare notice yet, so maybe we forget about that for now. Who do we have that's wounded and bleeding? Alan, Edward, Saul, Selena, and Gordon. I'm gonna bring this guy over to the airlock for ease of boarding. Okay, and then Gordon's gonna be in charge of the prisoners. Do these have any particular problematic traits? A neurotic teacher who's got 3 weapons. 3 shielding, 3 operations, botany, that's pretty good. And a smart mining technician. Learning rate increased 22%, that's nice. And he's a doctor, which is good. I think we probably could use 1 or 2 more of those. So Gordon is going to take both of them. Although he does have a high surrender chance, I think. Oh, that's mostly because he's wounded, but he also has, he's going to have a +5 once he's healed. Just still high-ish. Okay, so now we're going to finish exploring the rest of the ship here. And this guy can go back to where it came from. Alright, and then we can undraft. Damon must have surrendered. Just take all this, and we'll salvage everything. Somebody was pointing out on my YouTube channel that salvaging can provide experience for crew members, so it's useful to do it if you're able to, even when you don't need the resources necessarily. It also can provide tech bonuses, but we don't need that right now either. Okay, this can go over to here, which is good. And then this shuttle is going to stay here for a while to provide oxygen for the people working on board. And then once these shuttles are back in circulation, then we can undraft that shuttle, I think. I think we need a little bit bigger medical facility. Okay, here comes the solar flare. These guys are all looking to go home, so this is a good time to undraft the shuttle. Perfect. Let's get a yellow alert on shields. Okay, we've got all that going. Another pirate ship's coming in this sector. I'd rather not get hit by the solar flare right when they arrive, is the thing. I don't want to expedite though, because we do have people that are wounded that need to heal. So they need medical jobs to take care of them. We're going to suspend our salvaging over here because taking the resources on board is more important. That's why I pull something apart and get 4 units of hull scrap when you can just... this is not good timing here. Is that why I pull something apart and get 4 units of hull scrap that you have to carry each one individually instead of just getting 1 hull block from their storage? You know what I mean? Okay, let's have our ships at a combat-ready state. So these guys should return, I think. Where'd that shuttle go? There was a shuttle right underneath here. There he is. Just gonna let them all on board one ship for now. It doesn't really matter which one it is. Okay. Shuttle's gonna go here. Not sure what this shuttle is doing. I think that shuttle was originally supposed to pick up these guys, probably. Alright, pirates, get out of here. This is my loot. I'll just throw some weapons fire at them to chase them away. Don't actually want them to hang out in this sector because I want to loot this. Is our shields holding? They're holding okay. Should have waited a second longer before I fired the missiles. That one's almost down. Okay, they're leaving. That's all we wanted for now. Alright, so now we can go back to what we were doing before. Put everything on auto. Resume our salvaging as well. Let me quickly check if I have any afternoon stuff that I have to do immediately. I don't have anything on my schedule. So we're good for a little bit. I do have stuff that I have to do this afternoon, obviously, but I don't have to do it at a set particular time. Don't have like a meeting or anything. Pirate ship's coming back in. Should be fine, I think. Alright, weight team is actually all healed up now. That's pretty good. It's pretty quick. We're actually out of energy rods on board the Small Hope. I think it's just because we're not actually out of energy, our industry is just behind. Because we've been doing so much boarding and fighting and stuff like that. So we should see the number of energy rods available rise pretty soon here. Oh, it's also because we're using energy rods to... Another... Who the heck is calling me? Hold on one second. Alright, I actually gotta wrap it up here, guys. So we're gonna fight this pirate next time. I want to say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch, or subscribe. It's free if you're watching on YouTube. And I will see you next time. Take care.